G'day fellas, welcome back to Deadhead Shed. I'm Dazza. In this episode I do a walk around of my XD Falcon Wagon, and I'll also do some plastic welding on the number plates around. So stick around, sit back and enjoy. Cheers. Right, this morning I thought I would do some repair work on the number plate holder, reverse lights for my wagon, XD wagon. I chop and change a little bit between jobs. It's good for the head. But anyway, I've had to choose between the two of these that I have. Actually, I have three. That one was toast. It was rat shit, so it's become a donor. This one here, the outside is actually pretty good, but in behind here, it has got damage to where the globes go in on both sides. I haven't bothered taking that one out, but I'm sure it'd be the same due to all the silicone around it. It is meant to have like that cross set up there, just so that the bulbs lock in. So anyway, I chose this one. This actually is the original off the XD wagon I have outside. The only problem was that it was broken off on one of these fixture legs. So, well, that's what it's meant to look like. And yeah, I've cut section off this one here. Off there, cut the leg off because it was still alright. There's part of it there. And just trimmed it up and fitted it. And I just glued it this morning. So it's pretty much very close to the same height. I checked it as this side. So yes, hopefully it'll hold together. Got the metal clip for fixing it to the back of the car sitting there. So yeah, good. Hopefully it dries alright and don't fall apart on me. I might even I have tried it. I tried it before I actually glued it, but I tried my soldering iron on that section there, and yeah, it held for a little bit, but it just needs a bit more reinforcement. So that's why I've glued it first, and once the glue goes off I will just yeah, probably use the soldering iron again and just remelt all that. Alright, the Araldite has dried overnight. Yeah, it's dried quite well, pretty solid. You can sort of see the little parts I've put inside, little pieces of plastic just to strengthen it. One on that side, and there's one, where are we, up under there as well. I did cut this leg a little short, hence the gap I've got there. But what I'm going to do is, I've still got bits of plastic left over. I'll just scrape all that silver coating off, and I may even just melt that in there or just glue it. I've got the soldering iron warming up over there, so yeah, I may even give it a crack with the soldering iron. I'll also remelt this part here and on the other side, and yes, you should be good to go. Okay, the soldering iron's hot enough, so we'll give it a crack. I'm basically just pushing the soldering iron into the where the plastic's cracked, hopefully diffuse it that way, and also it leaves a trench to push some plastic from there around the outside into that trench, and hopefully that should be enough to, well, fix the crack. So see how we go. I've never done this before, so yeah, this soldering iron I just bought off eBay. I think it cost me like 14 bucks or something like that, free postage. So yeah, pretty cheap. Alright, well I reckon I've played with that enough. We'll see how it dries and hardens, and hopefully it'll be good. Okay, I've gone ahead and cut 2 small pieces of plastic, and I scraped off the silver off the bits of plastic. I got a small piece there, another one in there, just to fill that stuff up of mine. Anyway, we'll try and I've got the soldering iron hot again. It actually has an adjuster, temperature adjuster on there, so that's handy, and it also comes with some different tips. There's about 5 or 6 different tips for it. So yeah, anyway, we'll give this a crack and see how we go. I've cut them a little bit bigger, just hopefully to allow for extra plastic. Smell the plastic. Excellent. Try the other side now. It's not real pretty, but it certainly does the job. Alright, we'll leave that, let it cool down, and hopefully it should be good. Okay, that plastic has cooled off now, and no complaints. Pretty strong. And the same up the top here, where I welded that crack. Very good. So I'll just fit that clip back on, and she's good to go. Done. Okay, thought I'd do a quick walk around of the XD wagon I've got. I expect that one day I may use this for a daily driver. So yeah, just give you a quick walk around. Might as well start under the bonnet, where there is nothing. So I am looking for an engine to put in there. Just similar to what was in it. It's a 250 Crossflow. This car was a manual, original manual, so yeah, that's nice. Show you inside. Like a lot of these cars, they tend to leak. I think there's rust in the plenum of this car. So yeah, bit of rust repair to do there. I don't think it's much, I think it's a couple of small holes, so that's good. The seats in this weren't too bad. The driver's seat was a bit worn, which is to be expected. This back seat is quite good. There's a bit of sun fade on it, but there are no tears in it, so I'm rapt about that. Door cards, that side door cards that I've taken off are actually pretty good. The driver's side, a little cracked and sunburned on top there. So obviously this side of the car was copying the weather. The roof is a little rusty. It's only surface rust. I love these stickers on it. It screams 80s. There's a little rust underneath the bottom here, but that's pretty easy to fix. I've been working on the number plate and reverse light section that goes in there. I'll stick that in this video. Tail light's pretty good. That one over there is a bit faded, but that's alright. I've got another one to replace that. Check out these stickers. They're the Moga pub. So yeah, it'd be good if they actually could track down some original, or even remade stickers, just to stick in, put back on there. I might just keep those yet. Got a trim for that window. I've got another XD wagon out in the paddock, which is absolutely RS. So this car's pretty straight. Like I said, it has a little bit of rust in it. Not too much. Just plenum and actually in the driver's side. Basically on the floor. I'll show you. There's a little bit of rust just there, and I think the floor pan, the rear floor pan is in the, yeah, a bit of a hole there. That's alright. Hopefully the wreck I've got out in the paddock is good in that section, and I'll just cut it out of that and replace it. So yeah, a little bit of work to do on this, but I think all the cars I do get tend to need a bit of work. Oh, a little bit of rust up in there too. So yeah, I bought some more seats for this. Go and have a look. Now this is the original seat actually that came out of it. I've given this a wash, and it hasn't come up too bad. Got a little tear there on the backrest. Couple of ciggy burns. And this is the passenger seat. It's pretty good, a couple of stains on it. But I can certainly, yep, that'll be going back in.